Welcome back to the survival game. So in the last video we made this tree that we can break with a rock. We also got a bit of wood that we can pick up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So in this update I want to add in like a crafting system so we can make some more tools, an inventory GUI, because right now we can't see anything that we've picked up. But before we do any of that stuff, I actually think the game looks kind of ugly. Like, why do we have a low poly tree with a realistic terrain? It makes no sense. So, to fix that, I'm going to select the tree, then change the material to, this. There we go. So you can see it has, like a grass kind of texture. But if we do the same for the log, so select it, change the material to wood. There we go, that's more like it. Right, then if we go to terrain, material, colour, and then change the grass, because it's a bit of a weird colour right now. Then if you do the same for the other one. Again, finally, I'm just going to paint in some more terrain to give it a bit more detail. Boom, there we go. So that should be the terrain complete, but it's looking pretty empty. So now if we open up Blender, get rid of all this stuff. So I want to make like another type of tree. Right, how did I do it again? Add in a cylinder, change the vertices. Oh my god, I just got rid of a window. Right, let's try that again. So add in a cylinder, change the vertices to about 8 or something. Then if we go into edit mode and scale, add in a icosphere maybe. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, what is this? This looks like one of those classic Roblox trees from years ago. Okay, we got a decent looking tree. This looks a bit better than the last one, but it still looks a bit weird. Okay, let's go and import it, then put it in place about here. Boom, there we go, look at that. Now we have 2 trees, whoa. Okay, so that's the trees done, but we need some other stuff too. Like, we also need some like rocks and bushes and whatever else you have on a desert island, I don't know, coconuts or something. Okay, so if we get rid of a tree, then add in a icosphere maybe. There we go. Then if we randomize it, maybe something like that. This looks a bit more like a rock now. We could also use this as a bush as well, if we just change the colour. Once again, if we import it, here we go. Then if we put it about here, nice little spot for it. Whoa, look at this. It looks pretty good in game. Like the leaves moving, beautiful. And we could also like break it. But as you can see, there's no health bar anymore. Why? Because I got rid of it. Last time it was just like a billboard GUI floating above the tree. So I want to change that and make it an actual GUI on the screen. Okay, so to make the health bar, if we add in a screen GUI, name it to break GUI. Then if we add in a frame, then I'm going to change the colour to black. Then inside of this frame, if we add in another frame, so if we change the colour to green, there we go. Okay, and finally, if we add in a text label to show the name of the object, so it says like tree or rock or whatever you're punching. Okay, so that's the GUI complete. Basically, if we like hit a tree, then the health bar will go down like this. But right now, it does nothing. Whoa. So if we add in a local script, and first we need to make a few variables. Equals to game, get service, run service.
Later.
Boom, here we go. So basically, we update the health bar in a function, then we run the function once an object has been hit, and finally we just have a timer. That'll make the frame invisible if it hasn't been hit in the last like 5 seconds or something. And that's pretty much it. So if you try breaking something like this bush, boom, there we go, look at it. So the health bar pops up, it shows the name of the stuff and the health, and boom, it works, yes. We could also try it on something else like this rock. There we go, look at that. Then if we leave it for a bit, boom, there we go, so it disappears. And that's it for the health bar, yeah. Okay, so after that, I want to make an inventory system, so that way we can see what we've picked up, and also drop stuff, and also craft. So once again, I'm going to add in a screen GUI. Once again, I'm going to add in a frame, change the properties, same old boring stuff. Oh, I'm finally done. And because the game is more realistic now, I tried making a realistic GUI. Is that even a thing? You know, it's not like bright, colourful simulator stuff. I don't know what I'm on about. Anyway, basically, to get it to work, I have a folder, and inside we have a button, which will basically have like the name, the image, and stuff like that. Then once again, if we add in a local script, get rid of print, and here we go again. Scripting time. Finally, I'm done scripting. So to get it to work, we have a load of variables here. Then we update the number by like getting all the children off the inventory, and then change the text to like show the name and number. And we also like enable it and disable it. Then down here, we can drop stuff using a remote event. And down here, we just enable and disable the GUI once you click the button. So that's pretty much it for the first script. But wait, there's more. Over in server script service, in the character setup script. Look at this huge function. And even some stuff down here. So basically, this creates the inventory, like it sets up the GUI and stuff. And then down here, we just run the function, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so if we go ahead and open the inventory, then we have nothing. But if we go ahead and break something like this bush, boom, then pick up the leaves. There we go, we have leaves. And it shows a picture, says the name, and how many we have. And if we click it, boom, we drop it. And we can pick it up. And there we go. That's the inventory system complete. Okay, so now that we have an inventory and can pick stuff up, we can start working on the crafting system. So I'm just going to duplicate the GUI and rename it to crafting GUI. Then I'm going to change the text to say crafting. There we go. But before we do anything else, we need to actually make stuff that we can craft. So right now, all we have is a rock. So I was thinking of making stuff like a pickaxe, an axe, and a sword. And also maybe like different versions, like a wooden one and a stone. So let's go back into Blender and start making some stuff. Alright, here we go. We've got a few things here. We've got a sword, a pickaxe, and an axe. Right, let's go ahead and import it to Studio. Okay, here we are. So if we go ahead and change the material to wood, burr, and burr. There we go. I also added in the script and stuff from the rock so that they actually work. So if we go ahead and drag those into a folder, boom. Now we can start scripting. So in the crafting GUI, if we add in a script, get rid of print, and boom, we can begin. Okay, so for the first script, it's actually kind of short, because all we have to do is fire a remote event to the server, and also like enable the GUI. But that's not all. We have a whole nother script we need to make. So we have a script called crafting server in the server script service. So basically, once the remote event has been fired to the server from the local script, we need to check if we have enough stuff to make it. So if we have enough materials, then we check if they don't already have the tool. And if they don't, then we take away the materials and clone the tool. Okay, so if we open up the crafting menu, then you can see we have a load of stuff that we can make, but I can't even make it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat, give myself enough stuff to make it. There we go, that should be enough. So if we go ahead and make something like this axe, boom, then we can click it, and now we have it, whoa. So if we go break a tree or something, boom, boom, then it does more damage than the rock, and there we go. Then if we go ahead and craft a pickaxe and the sword, then we can break through rock with a pickaxe. Once again, it's quicker than the rock. And if we had another player, we could attack them. Also, if we open the backpack, there you can see it takes away some of the stuff, and that's pretty much it. So now we have a crafting system, a backpack, and a load of new tools. So I think that's pretty much it for this update. So I'm going to go to game settings, go to permission, and change it to public. Boom! There we go. So if you want to play the game for yourself, then there should be a link to it in the description. Also make sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see part 3. You can also join my Roblox group and Discord server in the description. Make sure to check out the video on screen now because you'll like it. And I'll see you later. Bye!